NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. As always, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, Rams and Patriots still a week away. We'll touch on that later. But as Coach said, the AFC coming in here on a 2-game win streak.
And I love the fact that it's back to AFC versus NFC. We had that little time frame with captain's picks, and there was no side. I didn't like that. So let's see if the NFC can get into it. Drew Brees will be their starting quarterback. Probably a little perturbed about how his season ended. And Patrick Mahomes from Kansas City, what a second season for that youngster.
All set to go now from Orlando. The 2019 NFL Pro Bowl is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Ready? 5-9. 55. Eat. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Brees now on first down. And his first look is incomplete. Here's the cream of the crop offensively, the starting unit for the NFC.
And coming off the season, which saw him set career highs across the board, is tight end Zach Ertz, who's been around for a little while, but continues to improve in every facet. In fact, last year, he set the record for catches in a season by a tight end with 116, and he thinks that he can match that number or surpass it this season.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Brees. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
He's not going to get me.
A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And he gets it to his KC running mate. That's Tyreek Hill. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he finds his Chiefs teammate, Travis Kelce. Mahomes to his KC teammate, Kelce, for the AFC first. A second-time Pro Bowler here. This is the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, 2nd down. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught at the 3. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. It's the AFC in possession of the football to start quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the AFC is in for 6. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
That time, a 9-play drive. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Now Breeze on 3rd down. And he connects with Ertz. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Breeze now on 1st down. And he will find his Saints teammate Michael Thomas complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Here's Breeze to throw. And his throw here's incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Again, it's Breeze. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. Bobby Wagner of Seattle, he'll get credited for the tackle. When you think about the history of this Pro Bowl game, there was an all-star game going all the way back to 1939, but it officially became called the Pro Bowl in, I think, 1951.
You're exactly right, and that game was played out in L.A., in the same stadium where the L.A. Rams currently play. And back then, they split it into conferences, the American Conference versus the National Conference. The American Conference won 28-27. MVP of the game, quarterback Otto Graham, nickname Automatic.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On 1st down, Mahomes rolling to his right. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. And he will score. Touchdown AFC. Travis Kelce in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point up and through by Myers. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with an AFC touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. So we're at halftime of the 2019 Pro. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes in the AFC now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive will start with Connor. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Mahomes finding Hopkins for the AFC first. Mahomes now on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Mahomes now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mahomes out to his left. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the AFC adds on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Well, we've talked about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you. You live, what, 20, 25 minutes from here?
Yeah, not bad at all, right? An easy trip to come right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it, the Madden Studios right here in Orlando? That's where Coach and the guys hang out as well. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And this will be taken at the 13. Shoves him aside, fighting him off. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes on the bootleg, sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's Connor. Khalil Mack of the Bears, the one to make the tackle.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Flush to his right, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin quarter number 4. On 1st down, it's Connor. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. And the longtime Cardinal Patrick Peterson in on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the NFC's 25-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers' Luke Kuechly there on the tackle. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. The AFC thus far on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Connor. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, out comes Jason Myers for the AFC field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. And Myers able to knock it through. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. On 1st down, Breeze. Open here, Adam Thielen. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Now Breeze. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it's 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Intended for Michael Thomas. Incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Now here's Michael Dixon. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is taken at the 15. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. It's Connor as they stay on the ground.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
They run with Connor. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Bottom line, nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. I think that everyone's going to go home pretty happy, especially the AFC since they won the game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on eSports. So long, everybody.